Angela Godwin on behalf of Aquatech TV here at Aquatech Mexico in Mexico City. Joining me today is my special guest, Henk Ovink. He is the Special Envoy for International Water Affairs for the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Henk, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Angela, for having me. It's an honor.
Well, we are really excited to catch up with you a little bit and understand from you what your impressions are of the water market in Mexico and how the Netherlands can bring technology here. What role do they play there?
So the Netherlands, well, we're a weird country, actually. If you look at the country, partially below sea level, 60% flood prone. We learned to live with water, not over decades, but over centuries.
Right.
And that brought a lot of innovation, of course. We not only turned water into land, we also developed great solutions for water quality and how to build a business on this very weird place on the world. Now the Netherlands is a very prosperous but still vulnerable delta, and we safeguard this. So the Dutch can bring a lot of expertise on all different aspects of too much water, too little water, and the quality of water.
Excellent.
And that's exactly, when you look at Mexico, what Mexico needs. If you think about Mexico City, this used to be the greatest water paradise of the world. But now it's a city of 20 million, there's no water around and the quality is bad. At the same time, the population growth, there's a lot of use, but the reuse is actually lacking. So we can bring in a lot of ideas on innovation, a lot of techniques, and our companies, of course, who are presented here, can share that expertise and work with local partners. And the Dutch government helps not only to make the business-to-business match work, but we have a memorandum of understanding with the Mexican government on water. We will sign a memorandum of understanding on resiliency with climate change. That's very important. So all aspects of water are dealt with from the different partners you need: business, science and research, and the government.
That's excellent. So in terms of the market itself here in Mexico, where do you see it sort of going? What technologies do you see having a path here?
So what you really see is that we need to reduce the amount of water we use and that more efficiency in the water cycle. And that also means reuse the water better. So on reduction and reuse of water and sanitation, that's one. The other part is bring in the right infrastructure. Having access to water means that you have to make sure that you can guarantee the quality of water. The water that comes from the taps now is not right enough. We can improve that. At the same time, water quality for agriculture can be different. The usage of water by the big industries, of course, is critical. There's a lot of opportunity there, not only in Mexico and in all places in the world, to reduce the use of water. And then with climate change, with intense rainfall and longer periods of droughts, and a city like Mexico City has a lot to deal with in the public realm. Working on resiliency programs here in Mexico City, as well as in other cities, but also working on resiliency programs on strengthening the coast for surges and storms and sea level rise, work on clean energy, making the match with energy and food. In all those aspects, I think the market here demands for new technology, new innovations, and better partnerships. And the Dutch and the Mexicans are very good in building those partnerships.
Absolutely. And speaking of which, the events like this, like Aquatech Mexico, where we are now, how do these events help? What role do they play?
On one hand, you could say it's like a family gathering. The water world meets the water world. But that's not enough. You have to reach beyond your own family. And I think that is great with having green next door and having Aquatech here for the first time in Mexico, having the collaboration with Amsterdam, the Amsterdam International Water Week, so making the bridge across the ocean. And also inviting not only the businesses that you have to find the matches with, but government officials. I was here with the Minister of the Environment, we did a tour, we showed him around, we had a great conversation. Making that match with the usual and non-usual suspect is where Aquatech can really make a difference. And I think the way the companies present themselves, and I'm very proud, of course, of the Dutch companies presented in the Dutch pavilion, the way they present themselves really is a great opportunity to make that match.
That is fantastic. Well, Mr. Ovink, thank you so much for taking time to be with us. We really appreciate it. We wish you all the best of luck going forward.
Thank you. You too. Have a great day.
Thank you. On behalf of Aquatech TV, I'm Angela Godwin.